What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. I'm your host of the Cardone Solutions Podcast. My name is David Bradley, training facilitator and coach with Grant Cardone. We're bringing you weekly sales solutions, sales tips, sales strategies, and a couple attitude adjustments thrown in there for good measure directly from the 10X world of Grant Cardone. Check this out. 80% of what we do here, it's 100% free. So the purpose of this podcast is to make sure the free stuff we're putting down, you're picking it up and you're plugging it into your sales, your business, and your life. Now, today's Wednesday. So that means it is time for the Wednesday word. What's the Wednesday word, Dave? Well, for those of you that have been here for a while, you already know. First timers, check this out. Every Wednesday, I'm going to crack open a dictionary. I'm going to take some success-themed words, and we're going to look at the definition, the etymology, the history of the word, and most importantly, what to do with them. Selling as a conversation, power comes from the words that you use. First lesson I learned from Grant Cardone way back in 2003. That selling as a conversation and power comes from the words that you use. So it would make sense to truly understand deeply the words we're saying, the words we're using, and most importantly, what to do with them. So let's just get right on into today's word, shall we? I'm going to start today's word off with a question. Have you ever tried to get a tomato plant to grow faster? Sounds kind of crazy, right? I mean, if you plant the seed, you put it in the right soil, you give it the appropriate amount of water, it gets the right sunlight, you do all the necessary things, you pour the love on this tomato plant, it will grow a healthy crop. When will it do that, though? On its schedule. Okay? You can't rush a tomato plant, folks. That's the reality of it is. So today's word is nurture. That's right. Today's word is nurture. It's a verb. That means it's something that you do. I bet you're just dying to figure out how I'm going to tie this back into sales. Okay. So let's go over the definition. The definition of nurture, I got 4 from Google and Webster's. Okay. First one, care for and encourage the growth or development of. Like Jarrett was nurtured by his parents in a close-knit family. The process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. The nurture of ethics and integrity. Help or encourage the development of. My father nurtured my love for art. Cherish, another definition. A hope, a belief, or ambition. Okay? For a long time, she had nurtured the dream of buying her own shop. So what's the etymology? Like the history of this word. Where did it come from? Well, it's an old French word that derives from nourishment. Yeah. When you go back a little bit further, we get into Latin. Nutari or nutrari, or I can't pronounce it, but newt something, okay? Meaning to feed and cherish. So here's your action idea, because I know it's just eating you. How does this come back to sales? Okay, did you know that nurturing a sales lead and following up with your clients and your opportunities can result in a 35% increase or lift in lead generation? That's going to come from repeat and referral business, word of mouth, and just overall the universe rewarding you for being an awesome person who nurtures and cherishes their opportunities and their clients. So if you knew that there was a way to meet your quota at a higher rate or even exceed your quota, would you want to know about it? Of course, Dave. So when you nurture your lead correctly, you get a 35% in additional lead generation. What? Yeah, okay. So additionally, a company becomes more likely to continue advertising when the sales department is actually following up with leads, because who's going to continue to generate leads for people that don't get nurtured? That makes sense, right? So the question I have for you at this point, what do you know about lead nurturing? What do you know about following up with a client, with an opportunity, with a prospect? Maybe the better question would be to ask, what do you not know? Because 48% of salespeople out there don't do it. And of the 24% that do, they make 1-2 attempts, they throw in the towel, they quit. Their favorite phrase is just checking in. Wanted to touch base. Okay? What if there was a way to never have to say that ever again? So here's the deal. Persistent, consistent, scheduled, and creative follow-up, nurturing, will lift your income. It will lift your sales. Lead nurturing and follow-up are critical to your career, sales, your business, and your life. Just ask Grant's wife, Elena. And this has been your Wednesday Word. I'm your host of the Wednesday Word. My name is David Bradley. Thank you so much for listening. Now, if we have exposed a leak in your dam, if we have exposed a challenge that you may be facing right now, you're like, I really don't know how to follow people up. How do I nurture a lead correctly? Am I doing it right? If you're in that place right now, I've got an answer for you, and it's free, okay? Head on over to cardonesolutions.com/CardoneU free. That's cardonesolutions.com/Cardone, the letter U, the word free. When you get there, you can sign yourself up for 2 weeks free access to Cardone University that literally has a 365-day playbook of how to follow up with, ergo nurture, a lead, an opportunity, and then over 2 years actually, 2 years of follow-up techniques for existing clients. Holy smoke. That's right. That's part of Cardone University. And you get to play with it for 2 weeks free. If you love it and you want to stay on it, it's only $97 a month. But wait, there's more. If you're like, I don't need 2 weeks to test this thing out, this makes sense to me, I'm ready to rock and roll. When you get over to cardonesolutions.com/CardoneU free, I got an offer for those of you that are ready to make a commitment right now that don't need a trial. Okay? So again, this has been your Wednesday Word. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to leave you with the words of Grant Cardone. You know what they are. It's be great because nothing else pays. See you soon and go nurture your leads.